All right, welcome everybody. We're going to the top of the second.
That's correct. It's now even easier to create your own unique.
I have literally been broadcasting over on the Orioles game for the last 7 minutes, 6 minutes, which is unbelievable. Go back and re-welcome everybody that I just welcomed on the other stream. Renee Molina, hello. Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in. Zippity Doo Doug. Alex, welcome in. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Jen, welcome in. Doug, welcome in. Koya, welcome in. Mandy Mary, hello. Daniel Barry, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Top of the second inning. Luckily, I didn't miss much except for good pitching here. Unbelievable. All right, let me get this screen set. This should be a good game. Two of the top teams in the AL Central. And honestly, the AL Central's been playing the best baseball in the American League lately. Hasn't been the East or the West Coast. So it's should be a good game here tonight. Manzardo, Santana, Schneemann, Duop. Balance of the lineup for the Guardians is Quan, Thomas, Ramirez, Manzardo, Santana, Schneemann, Naylor, Martinez, and Jones. That is your full lineup. I'll give you the Tigers one when we come back in here in just a moment. Waiting for them to go through the commercials right now. Thank you for joining us tonight. A lot of the games have been rained out. Hello, Ryan Rowe. Welcome in. A lot of the games have been rained out today. You'll see that up in the top there, who's playing and who's not. Let me start a poll. I don't have one up. Detroit's pitcher kicks and deals. It's Flaherty pitching today for the Tigers.
And one's batted in with 26.
High pop up behind shortstop, around the second base area. Shortstop will make the play.
Injury report brought to you by the attorneys at Elk.
There we go. I got a poll going now. Welcome into everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight here on the channel. We do appreciate you. Whether you're Ninja or in the chat, Pat and Mandy in here. Appreciate you guys.
Is it really unbelievable?
Both of them, both Pat and Mandy are doing a great job helping us with moderating and supporting our being part of our team. We truly appreciate it. I didn't even check with Paul. I got to find out with Paul if he's covering the game tomorrow for Preston. I got to make sure. I got to get that billboard put together too. Pitch comes in from Flaherty. That's a strike, 2-1. Paul, I forgot to ask, are you available for Preston's game tomorrow? Brewers are going to win this year, Renee says. Well, we will see what they do. You're off. You're good? Okay. That's good to know. I just sent Paul a text, so get on the poll. Everybody get on a poll. Slide on the poll, wrap your legs around the poll, vote on the poll, whatever poll it needs. Ball down low. We'll take a walk right there for Santana.
Not a shock to see him walk. You can see it's not a bad idea. When it's low, let it go. That was the low fastball.
Yeah, Brewers are already winning tonight. We're up to 461. We're 539 away from 30,000. Ground ball tap to the pitcher. He's going to second. Got the out.
There's a discipline we're talking about. You got to stay away from that pitch early in the count. I believe that was on the strike zone by the time he swung it. Yeah, that's the first.
I got to go find a logo. I'll fix the scoreboard tonight. Here comes Bo Naylor, or Boo Naylor. Maybe that's his name. Boo Naylor. Not like boo, you're booing the guy. Like he's a boo type thing. Strike right there.
He's looking back. That's the second time you've seen him pitch maybe off the plate.
Paul says he can do the scoreboard tomorrow, so that's good. I got to go find the logo for that team to fix it. Check swing. They're going to call a strike right there. I am looking forward to going to Detroit Stadium. I'm going to try to go see them when Cleveland's playing them or the Orioles, one of the two. That's going to be our trip the following year, I believe. Cincinnati, Detroit. No, there was one more up there. Cincinnati, Detroit. Popped foul. Cincinnati, Detroit. Maybe we're doing the double Yankees next year, the Yankees and the Mets thing. I think that might be what it is.
You still have to run it down all the way to that screen. You don't want to stand there and watch it fall on the warning track. Oh, no. I know it. You've got it. Even if it goes a couple rows deep, you've got to hustle to get
2 outs here in the inning. 0-2 count. Runner on first.
Oh, thanks. One foul again, right side. I wonder if American Park has as much, if not more, foul territory than any mental baseball. Well, it's yeah, that Oakland's still hard. That'll be in there. I don't know where Sacramento is. Tell you what, there. I saw a fastball in Sacramento yesterday. I think they hit the ball went all the way back to Oakland.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. It'll be fun. Hope we get to go with you guys. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Take a seat over there. That'll end the inning. Boo Naylor goes down. Green, Torkelson, and Keith coming up. And I'll give you that lineup here in just a second. Tigers are going with Carpenter, Torres, McKinstry, Green, Torkelson, Keith, Dingler. Somewhere somebody's giggling. Dingler, Sweeney, Baez. We're going to show you our Dingler over here. He's catching too.
Every time you shop and get the right reward at the right time.
Yeah, we're working our way toward 30,000. Whenever we get there, we'll get there. Fans of Green Bay Packers, hello.
Check it out.
Pizza Cheesy Bites Pizza is a game changer. With 28 cheese-filled bites around the crust, every single bite is a highlight.
Every bite is a highlight.
Starting at $12.99. Get it on the Pizza Hut.
That pizza looks good. We had pizza for dinner, but I didn't get any yet. I'd just eaten lunch not that long ago. I wasn't ready for that. The Reds are definitely not losing. Are they not playing? That's why they're not losing. I've been to All American Ballpark. Preston has not. It'll be exciting for him to see it. We will be at Fenway Park this weekend, and I will be broadcasting around 1 o'clock from up there.
Defending World Series champion Dodgers come to town for a 3-game series, May 26th through the 28th. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, including a 6-10 game on Memorial Day. Get your tickets today at CLEguardians.com. Riley Green will lead off the bottom of the second.
Riley Green leading off.
Riley Green and Spencer Torkelson, they have been driving Detroit offense. They both have knocked in, I should say they both have hit 12 home runs. Green has knocked in 34, Torkelson 39. Green has been on fire. Last 11 games, he's hit 4.
Riley Green up there, 287 against Bobby. Hey, Surf Bum, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, John. Rinser, hello, welcome in.
What we're talking about, this team is different than what we saw last year because guys like Riley Green, Torkels, they all are playing better than they were a year ago. Including maybe bringing guys, like you said earlier, like Torres.
No balls, 2 strikes.
We were done playing together. When we left here. Yes, when we left and they got some confidence, and young guys started to get it together. Then they got some of their young pitching back now this year, so they put it together, playing with a lot of confidence. Got a good story for this pitch.
I have no cheese balls, so I'm probably like a 2.5, Doug, without cheese balls. I think you're off. Ball down in the dirt.
To finish after the break. So at the beginning of spring training, there was a film ran by A.J. Hinch, and he had the Gary Carpenter home run from the playoffs and all their big plays. But then he showed small plays. He showed guys coming up from Toledo helping out and openers, and showed guys making hustling and beating out a ball when his fielder's choice. And his whole point of it was to tell his team so many things happen in the season. If you don't take a step back,
2 balls, 2 strikes. By me. Ground ball over to first. That's going to be an out. Easy play for Santana. 1 away here in the second.
little things win games. We say that every single day. The little fundamental things that you have to do and don't take for granted. The hustle, the beating out the double play ball to give yourself an extra out. That is so true.
Tony, Phantasmic Chronicles. How you doing, buddy?
Team and education. Boys, let's keep playing the way we have been, really. And AJ went on to say, he said, yes, all the stars are needed, but we don't get there this Sunday, very Tito, like without every guy on this roster. Right.
Strike. Oh, we called it a ball. How the hell was that a ball? That was horrible. Good to see you, Tony. Hope life's doing good for you.
That's what makes it all worthwhile when you win and they got a taste of it. Good.
Check swing. That's a strike. That was in the box too, you clown. I am really getting frustrated with the umpires. I really, really want the replay system. The more baseball that I watch. Bobby rocks and deals. That ball is low, 2-1.
Small adjustment. He said it was, even though shortening his stance by over a foot doesn't seem like a big thing. He said
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bobby kicks, deals. Hey, at least Detroit is a Pepsi stadium. That's a good thing, right? And Detroit is a Pepsi stadium. It's going. We'll keep it up. Keep things going, Tony.
Getting better results, but something that he didn't.
Life's a good thing, You're here, yeah. We have our ups and downs, but to not be here. Was that called please call that was a strike. Strike 3. Sit down. That was a beautiful pitch. Umpire didn't even call it. Didn't even move. You got to actually move and call the strike. He did a late punch out. Damn cough. Bobby kicks and deals. There's a strike right there. Glad I remembered that scoreboard. I'd have got to the field tomorrow and been a mess. Get that done. That would have sucked. Big swing and a miss. 0-2, 2 outs. I just hope Preston plays tomorrow. It has been raining all day here. I hope they find a way to get it in. He's at an indoor practice right now.
You don't have as many extra men on your bench that they used to have.
That's another strikeout right there. I got to get my strikeout sound bites together. Bobby looks sharp as a tack.
Strike 3. Sit down over there, son.
Top of the third coming. There's Progressive Field all lit up. I was hoping to get there this year.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
It's going to be late. Maya Dagan. Maya Dagan, welcome to this clubhouse. Lila Rose, hello. He looks good tonight, Jen. I think we're going to get up to Cleveland in late August, like right after the meetup. I think Preston and I are going to go to Cleveland and go to a game. Maybe I can talk Jen and our kids and going, maybe Ryan can come down, go to the game. That would be kind of cool. See Ryan again. Ryan, I found a bunch of historical places I want to go to up there. I am all fired up for these historical locations I found. You'll have everything you need for your perfect barbecue. That sounds pretty perfect. Around the block, what you need in stock. I love history. Thanks for the warning. You'll be out of town that day, I guess. The Orioles play the Guardians, so why not? Why not? Oh, I love how they're doing this. They're doing timeouts. They're showing the stadium and saying the Guardians will be back shortly. That is awesome. Oh my God, I want those graphics, how they did that. That was incredible. Have time, we will try to come up and see you in Cleveland. All right, cool. That would be awesome, Tony.
Martinez will lead it off for Cleveland.
Yeah, there's a lot of historical stuff there, Ryan, presidential stuff that I want to go find. Bobby, first pitch. I mean, Flaherty, first pitch, down low for a ball.
With Lane Thomas returning from the injury list, he goes back to center field. Governor Ari is getting a night off. So Daniel Schneeman's at short with Martinez at second.
Line drive, smoke down into the corner, foul.
But going forward, it's not a challenge. It's just going to be interesting to see how Schneeman both moves the pieces on the chessboard. Again, Schneeman and Martinez at bats on a regular basis.
Yeah, they're in the middle of a grind right now, 13 in a row, and it's all coming against pretty good balls.
1-1 pitch. Here it is. Fouls that one off.
Minnesota a couple of days, but they had to play through some miserable weather to get two of the games in that series in.
Martinez up there batting from the left-hand side, hitting 282 on the year. Yanks that one foul. Angel Martinez. Doug has a brown shirt. Probably has brown socks, like keeps him quiet, like kind of like Ron. Renee says, "Happy Memorial Day. It's almost here." Ball inside, 2-2. Patrick Gillian, hello, buddy. Good to see you. Welcome in, Patrick. Yeah, he was talking about wanting to go up to there, wasn't he? I think, Jen. I remember that. Swing and a miss, strike three. Take a seat. That's a strikeout right there.
Strike three. You're out, meathead.
Because Spencer Torkelson is on pace for 40 home runs.
It's brown on my screen.
8 runs batted in. Well, he is the third highest slugging percentage among all qualified first basemen this year. You know who's
swing and a miss, foul by Jones. There, Doug. I'm telling you right now, in the airport, and I may buy this. I may actually buy this. O'Connell, how you doing? There is a Browns shirt in the airport with the pit dog or whatever they call the dog. I'm sure it looks like a pit bull type thing, pit bull boxer thing. And it's got the collar on it, and it is just bad, a double dollar sign. It is that strong. It's a great shirt. I've looked at it. I've been like a couple times. I almost stopped and got it. I'm close. If I get up there again and it's still there, it's probably going to get bought. I'd have no problem wearing that proudly. It is a great shirt. I love unique shirts like that. I haven't been able to find any alternative Steeler logo stuff. Everything I find has the 3 diamonds or whatever you want to call them. Everything is just simple with that. I was looking for some modified Steeler stuff.
We'll talk about the great run they had after the All-Star break last year. They got off to a great start now.
And they ride that 400.
Thank you, Patrick.
Well, they're going to hit their spell where they're not going to score a lot of runs. You know, they're going to get tired.
I wouldn't wear the shirt. I don't like the shirt with the, what's the pixie fairy or the elf or whatever. What is it? It's the logo. God, what is that logo called, Jen? I don't know. I can't remember its name. Pixie the elf. No, it's not that. It's something the elf. That's the alternate logo. That's really cool. I haven't seen any good shirts for that one yet. Jana Sanders jersey. I don't think they're going to get Sanders jerseys yet. I think it's going to take a little bit. Something the elf. Stevie the elf. Somebody the elf. That's their alternative logo. That's really cool.
Well, that's right. You're absolutely
Brownie the elf. Thank you. That's God. How the hell do I not know that? Come on, get your head out of your butt. Brownie the elf. I haven't seen a good one that I like with that one yet. It's a cool thing. I like it when it's on the midfield stripe. Fly ball center field going to be played. That's going to be the second out of the inning. But the dog from the dog pound thing. It's the one that they had in the airport was a white shirt with a black collar around the neck, and then it had the dog on there, and the dog had a black collar with silver, and it was it was tough. Stephen Kwan 0 for 1. I tell you the other Cleveland logo that I would buy and wear proudly if I found a really good Chief Wahoo. If I found one like that, I'd wear a Wahoo shirt. I think that's one of the greatest baseball logos that they've had, and it's a shame it's not used anymore. 100% behind that one. Ball outside, 2-0. Have a good one, Renee.
He won't swing at him early, so he gets the count in his favor. He's going to be in the zone. He's not going to swing at that.
Strike right there, 2-1. I need to get a couple more baseball shirts. I'm going to get one this weekend, I think, from the Green Monster. They have one up there with the actual Green Monster, or they did. They used to. There's a strike right there, 2-2. They had the actual Green Monster character climbing over the Green Monster into the park. It was really cool. That's been a couple years. So you want a new Chief Wahoo shirt? I've never had one. I would wear one of those proudly. They're a good one. Fly ball, left field. That's an out. We're going to the bottom of the third. Yeah, it's hard to find. You got to go to like one of those custom places or somebody that features like old school logos and stuff like that. But I'd wear that. Doug, you know what Steeler logo I would wear? I'll tell you this. That's an alternative. That alternative green jersey is wild. For the Red Sox, yeah. Absolutely, Jen. I agree with you 100%. That's a great jersey. Jen does homage, make Chief Wahoo stuff now. What is homage? Doug, you guys have a Steeler character. It's a giant guy in like a mining outfit or something. I got a picture. He was at a ball game when I was there at the Steeler game with Kayla years ago. When you're going down my basement steps, it's hanging on the wall. It's me and Kayla with the Steeler guy, whatever his name is. Looked like a miner. Looked like a miner. He was pretty cool. But I was told he wasn't like an official thing. Like the NFL doesn't sanction him. It's something done around the Pittsburgh area or something. But that character was kind of cool. Now, granted, I still want to, when my Ravens play these teams, I still want to win. But if my Ravens aren't winning, I'm going to cheer for my friends. That's Scallywag. No, Jed, that doesn't look like Scallywag Steve. I'll show you that when you guys are in town. It's a minor. There's a picture of me and Kayla when Steely McBeam, is that his name? Is that the guy's name, Doug, or are you just pulling yanking my tool here? What are you doing? Tell me the truth. Let me see. I'm going to look it up. I wonder if that's really his name. Yes, that's him. Doug wasn't playing around. Steely McBeam. That's the guy. I would wear a shirt with that guy on it. Let me put it. I'm going to bring him into the chat. Hold on. Let me pull him up here. I'm going to show everybody. Steely McBeam. Pete, they have Legion Ball down there. Yes, Preston's playing Legion Ball, and he's playing travel. I don't know when his next Legion Ball game is. Dingler's up there now for lead off the inning.
He basically took over the everyday catching duties back when Jake Rogers went on the IL.
Where's Daly McBeam? There it is. Is that it? Hold on one sec. Dingler. What a name. There it is. Anybody want to talk to Dingler? Oh, nope. I got to minimize again. Didn't go high enough. All right, there we go. All right, Dingler's up there. Line drive, base hit, center field. Dave's Disney Dreams. Welcome in. All right, here you go. Here you go, guys. This is Steely McBeam. There you go, right there. Steely McBeam. That is the character that me and Kayla got a picture with not that long ago. It's hanging in my basement. So. An all-star chat cast on the Pete Material Show. Thank you, Theo. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. Good to see you. Dingler on first, nobody out. Ball outside going to Sweeney.
He came over in the Clarity trade, took over shortstop, takes it off. He is their shortstop now. Baez is kind of utility, and it's working out for them. Think about it. They traded Clarity and they got this guy. Now they got both of them.
1-0 pitch coming in. Fouled straight back.
He went 1 for 15 with 9 strikeouts in that ALDS matchup. And he's currently in a funk.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Similar to that, he's 1 for his last 18 over his previous 6 ball games. Well, look, once Parker Meadows comes back, the question is, does Baez go back to short?
They're saying no. They're going to play. When you talk about the third base situation, right? If they use him at third base a little bit, they're going to move the ball around.
They had his chin look like Bill Cowers. That makes sense, yeah. It's a cool character. I also like the Pittsburgh Pirate, the Pirate Bird. I don't know what the bird's name is. I'm sure he has a name that I just don't know it, but I like that. That's a cool mascot. I like him too.
Baez drove to Cleveland and stood at the end of the dugout and cheered his teammates on.
1-2.
A lot of people in Detroit said that's the Baez thing. No.
Ball inside. 2-2.
Right. But when he got in the car and drove to Cleveland last year and went to be there with his teammates, it showed he was willing to do whatever it took to be a part of a winning team.
Dave, what are they known for in Detroit for food-wise at the park? What are the things that they're known for there? Strike 3, Luckin. Take a seat. That's a strikeout right there.
I didn't want this.
Is it really Pirate Pete Renser? Pirate Parrot? It's a good mascot.
There's the All-American boy that Andre spoke so highly of, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez up there hitting 284. Fly ball center field. He didn't get any much of it. Center fielder can't get there. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to fall in first and second. He got a bad jump. It's the Pirate Parrot. He's cool. I went to the game one of the times for the Orioles played the Pirates, and the Pirate Parrot, and the Oriole Bird had some good interaction back and forth. It was good stuff. What's up, Neil? How you doing, buddy? Hot dogs? Come on. They got to be known for something more than hot dogs, Dave. Don't they like to suck the sausage up there? Isn't it a big sausage thing? Like bratwurst and sausage, or is that just Wisconsin? I think Wisconsin. I think Green Bay. That it's all like sausage and sauerkraut and stuff like that. Theo's been supporting for 30 months. Thank you, Theo, for your support. Truly, thank you.
All right. It was game 2 of of the American League Division.
Maybe that's just Wisconsin, that it's all bratwurst and sausage and all that. I'm looking forward to a Fenway Frank myself this weekend. They are pretty good at Fenway. They have a cool merry-go-round there. Where's the inside the stadium? That's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. I always like to take in the local flair of the stadium. Always like that. Pittsburgh Pirates mascot is called the Pirate Parrot. He was introduced in 1979 at Three Rivers, and is a costume green parrot, which, yeah, he's good. Douglas Nern. I just got the official thing on Pirate Parrot. So we're going to miss strike 3. Got him. 2 outs in the inning. That's another strikeout there. Gotta love that.
I didn't want this!
Little Caesar's Pizza's your go-to food. Nice. We're going there next year, Dave. We're going to do Tiger Stadium, the Tigers. We're going to do the Reds. And I think we're going to do the Mets and the Yankees in one weekend is the plan for next year. Trying to do 2 to 3 a year. We're close. I mean, if I do this year and next year of the 30 stadiums, I'll be up in the 20s. Ball down low. Want to know? I'll be getting close myself. Of the actual live stadiums. If you do the ones that are inactive, like Memorial Stadium and a couple other ones that I've been to, the original Tampa Stadium and stuff like that, then I'm up near like 27, 28. Strike right there. The West Coast ones are going to be the one I need to. It's going to need to be a nice long West Coast trip when we do it. Get some friends to go out there with us. My plan is, this would be a great plan. How about this for taking a week of your life and spending time with your friends for a week? Get a small group of people. I don't need hundreds of people, just a small group of good people. Fly into San Francisco. Check out Martin Sue's studio. Go over to Walt's Museum. 2 outs here in the inning. 1-2 count coming to Torres. He's 0 for 1 today. There's a fly ball center field. That's going to be played, and that's an out. End of the inning. We're going to the 4th. Go to Walt's Museum. Take in a Giants game. Okay? Leave San Francisco area. Drive down the coast. And make your schedule work where the Dodgers are home and the Angels are home while you're there. Go to those 2 stadiums and then spend time at the Disney parks and go over and pay respect to Walt and Roy at their gravesite. That to me is a perfect trip to do with some good friends. That's my West Coast run that I want to do. And if you really wanted to extend it, you could go up to Seattle and then come down, but that's a much longer trip. Thomas, Ramirez, and Manzardo. At some point, I'm going to have to get to Seattle for a game to see a game out there. That'll be one of the tough last ones that I'm trying to hit because it's, kind of tough. But, that's kind of fun, right? Playing stuff like that. And we're starting to meet all these artists in the Los Angeles, Anaheim area. We may have a couple other artists that we could go see their studios while we're up there. That would be kind of fun. I'm hoping you're one of the people going. I'd love to see you go and Doug go. Get some friends out there and have some fun. You have to plan it. You have to, week's vacation. Because, 1 or 2 of my kids may want to go, beg me to go, but for most of us, our whole family ain't going to go. That would be awesome. That's like the perfect trip. Hello, Paul Engel. Welcome in. Wrap your lips around a hot dog at every stadium we go. Now, that would be something. A Dodger dog. I think at the Angels Stadium they're known for nachos and stuff like that. Josh does not want to go to San Francisco. Does want to go to see Alcatraz. Oh, we could add that into it. Yes, that would be a great call. Yes, I'd love to do that. I'd love to go see Capone's cell in Alcatraz. Absolutely, that's a great call. Hello, Paul. Welcome in. It's Disney and baseball. It's a lot of wieners in your mouth at one time over a week's period. Yes, it would be a lot of wieners in your mouth during the whole week. But you know, if you're taking in the scenery around you and the flavors are good, why not? I want to see those big trees up there. Where are the big trees? I don't know about big trees. Hot dogs with bacon ketchup. Oh, Doug, I'm sorry. Right-hander Flaherty deals to Thomas. Oh, he hits a long ball. Get out of there, ball. Foul. Just missed it. Just missed the pole. Debbie said she wanted to Alcatraz. One would be too many. No, Paul, you got to have hot. I'm going to have a Fenway Frank in my mouth this weekend. Having a hot dog at a baseball field baseball stadium is like a rite of passage, right? Have a hot dog and then have whatever they're known for specialty. Each stadium area has something special they're known for. Try the local stuff. Have a dog and a beer or something, and I will do that this weekend. Giant redwood trees. Are they in San Francisco or Seattle? Is that upper Northwest, Jen? That would be a cool thing to see. That's like a natural phenomenon. I just don't know actual location on that. Flouls it straight back. Flaherty, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Almost 6 weeks. Almost a month. 420, he went on the IL. This is May 22nd.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Popped up. That'll be your first out. First baseman over. He'll make the catch. No redwoods in Seattle. Where do you go for redwoods? Is that Upper California? Here comes Ramirez. I know some of those trees are like 200 years old. Ramirez in top categories in just about everything. Redwoods in Northern California. Okay. Very cool. That's ripped down the first base line. Base hit. Nice shot. Northern Cal. Okay. Very nice. I know some of those trees, like I said, are like 200 years old. I remember reading that. It's another great thing to see out there.
Too much with it. Nice line drive stroke. I wish you would have go for it. Because, but the grass out there, it's moist.
I'll be putting up some pictures on Instagram and all this weekend from our trip this weekend. One out, runner on first. Ball 1 coming into Manzardo. Manzardo.
Continues to fall.
Ball down low.
I'm over it. You should be. It was nothing more than
strike right there, 2-1.
And it's been 100%. Oh, you told me. No, don't worry about it. I didn't tell you anything. No, I'm done reading my phone. Rick Goddard over here. Finally gave up.
Throw to first, runner's back.
This 2 weeks took it out. That's what it got you. You being a big one with that. You got me right. Well, you know what? We just played it. Well, that's what we've been doing. Yes. Get back to old.
Right-hander Flaherty at the set. 2-1 pitch coming in. Ball outside, 3-1. Manzardo. Looks like a 1970s adult film star. Got that look to him.
zone. There was a low dart.
Oh, ball four just misses down low. The crowd doesn't like it.
Back-to-back base runners with one out here in the fourth, and now Cleveland has an opportunity to crack the board.
See what you get to realize when you're a pitcher out there, you got basically a rookie. You know, didn't get a whole lot.
Yeah, Mount St. Helens is up in that way.
They like to swing the bat, so the veteran pitchers are going to see how aggressive they want to be. And he took a nice walk right there. Think about that, Minnesota yesterday. They had a couple good at bats where they drew walks. They got 3 straight walks, and then they scored a run without getting
That would be who it is.
fly and a walk in an inning.
Ooh, that was a good pitch. They didn't get the calls.
We would just need to pick something decent to put on there.
In the outside part of the plate. Inside the lefties, he may not be calling, but he's calling that outside pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Flaherty up. Ball inside, 2-1. My hands are killing me, and my hand is killing me tonight on my fingers. I mean, absolute just streaking pain going right through my fingers right now. You did a hot dog tour years ago? What is a hot dog tour? 2-1 outside of Santana, 3-1. Flaherty is struggling right now. You can tell he can't get the feel on the ball. He should be changing baseballs. You can see that he's rubbing the ball, says he can't get a feel on it. That's a shot. That's going to get up the alleyway and head to the wall. 1 run will score. Bang! Hits off the wall. There, they're setting another one. Is he heading? 2 runs are in. He's going to pull up at second with a double. And the Guardians are on the board. Woo! Woo! 2-0. 1 hot dog at every major league park. Okay, so you're doing the same thing I am, Ritzer. I just didn't think to call it a hot dog tour, but that's kind of cool. I try to do a hot dog at every park and whatever they're known for, you know? Fenway Franks this weekend. I'm excited about that. Top of the 4th, 2-0 here. Still 1 out in the inning.
But yeah, Manzardo got such a great read that he knew nobody was going to catch it. Jose didn't have as good a look. He wasn't quite sure.
See, that's what happened. You can read and you know nobody's going to get there. This ball's away, but it was elevated. It was a spinner.
Yep.
And watch it speeds up the bat. He pulls it in the gap. And that's what Manzardo could read. Jose at second base wasn't quite sure, but he was going to score easily at the Lions.
Skyline Cheese Coney. What is that? What is the Skyline Cheese Coney? And is that something that Cincinnati's known for? Strike right there on the corner to Schneemann. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Schneemann.
You don't see a lot of first to home scoring plays. No. Swing and a miss by Daniel Schneemann. That's something that.
What's up, DETvsCLE? What's up? Tigers are throwing. Yep. Welcome in, brother. How are you? 2 questions. Are you a Tigers fan? And is this your first time in? Ball down low. I don't like Flaherty as a pitcher. I'm not going to lie there.
Like Kansas City in our division, boy. When those gaps come into play, you can score from first base.
I think it just says Baltimore Blue Sox. Do the Tigers come back, or should I just cash your parlay out? I'm doing good, DX. I wouldn't have played the Tigers tonight. I'll be honest with you. Flaherty gets an out right there. I don't trust Flaherty as a pitcher. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe for me, DX. I don't like Flaherty as a pitcher. He is not consistent. That's why I wouldn't have played this. If I would have played this, I'd have went the other way.
Struck out his first time up.
Sorry for that confusion, Jen. Preston's team is the Renegades. Need the Tigers to win. Good luck to you. Big OG, what's up? I mean, I don't trust them tonight. What's up, Big OG? I don't trust Flaherty. Tigers are a good ball club, but Flaherty's inconsistent. He just threw a cement mixer to Santana just now. He had him 0-2 or 1-2, and he threw him a cement mixer. Naylor pops it up. Plus, I mean, Bibby's a consistent pitcher. I mean, honestly, Bibby, if he's healthy and running, Bibby's one of the top pitchers in the AL. So I would have taken Bibby on the road against Flaherty at home any day of the week. Both teams are averaging in the 4 to 6 run area. You know, I mean, their average runs are about the same. Defensively, they're rightly about the same. I may give Cleveland maybe a notch up in the outfield and Detroit a notch up in the infield.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. No, it's not. Nowadays, no, it's not. Nowadays,
McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson coming up. McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson.
You can have it all with Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 most gracious boxes. There's the $5 classic box full of cream fans. The $7 Supreme box with swanky inside. And the $9 $18 box has a really tasty indulgences like one stores and chicken burrito. Get box for less with the $5, $7, and $9 most gracious boxes at Taco Bell.
With Jose Ramirez, simply one swing, flips the switch. Swing and a high drive. Deep right center. There she goes. Jose Ramirez has hit it again.
Should I cash out 20? If it was me, I'd cash out. That's me. You know, pitching's what it's all about, and I think overall pitching, Bibby's better. I mean, look, I've been wrong many times. I ain't perfect. That's my opinion if I was playing it before this game started. And I'd still be saying that if it was 0-0.
Look at the breaking stuff that he is featuring tonight. Look at that curveball right on the outside edge. There you get a curveball, maybe a slurve or slider, and now the changeup. He's got all working. Giving up 2 hits in his first 3 innings. He got the 2 last time. One probably should have been caught. All right, this is your favorite thing I know in the world to do. Get the Wayback Machine for a minute, all right? Because it's still me.
All right, here we go. Tanner Bibby right now is at 46 pitches. McKinstry has started up. Good luck to you guys. I never cheer for people to lose money. That's for damn sure. Not at all. Left-hander McKinstry straps in there. They got a lot of drying compound all over that infield. Nick Kirstio, what's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Shot, line drive center field, but it's going to get run down. That's going to be an out. Cleveland's outfield is solid. Hey, you got to make the call. It's your money for how you do it, right? That's at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. You got to make that call.
Do you remember how that felt going into a series where even though it's made, you guys weren't already buried in the cellar? You actually were playing for something even though it was early in the season.
Well, the strange thing of that is that we went on strike and we finished second.
Pitch comes in, first pitch to Green. That's a strike.
After we came back from that break, which we didn't know we were going to go on.
You know, whoever won the first half of that season was going to be in the playoffs.
Right-hander from Bobby at the set. Modified windup, kicks and deals. That's another strike down low. I stream over 110 games a year for baseball, DX, and I stream over close to 100 NFL games on this channel. Yes, I stream just about every day with something. Check swing, 1 and 2. Your friend is at Disney World right now. Staying at the French Quarter. Nice for him. Good for him.
A week later, you come home to face the very same New York Yankees. And Riley Green goes down and
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Take a seat over there. Good Lord.
Missed it by that much.
Wind up. Swung on and missed.
2 outs here in the inning. Bobby works for that modified windup. It's a elongated stretch format is what I call it. Steps back and throws. Curveball just a bit outside.
Well, in playing 162 games, isn't it nice though to get you fired up a little bit? Because you guys are humans to play a game that faces a team that you may not like a lot, or a team that that
Foul ball, 1-1.
We talk about rivalry. We talk about rivalry.
Spencer Torkelson 0 for 1 today with a strikeout.
Outstanding rivalry if they both have good years at the same time.
And they can build off of what happened last year.
Yes, I totally agree.
Bobby takes a deep breath, kicks and deals. Just a bit outside again. He's not missing by much. He's right around the box. They are correct calls. They are balls, but he is right around the box.
Right. That was all done.
Jen, is there a generic Blue Sox thing that we could find, just like a blue sock or something like that? I wonder if there would be something like that. Oh, it's raining. It's starting to rain there at the game. We do not want a big rain delay.
I also look at it, AJ Hinch brought something. We've said this before, the Tigers were quote unquote good.
Yes.
Remember the first thing he did when he came
I don't really have an opinion on either one of them, Nick, because I don't stay at those much. So it'd be wrong for me to make an opinion of that when I don't really stay over there much.
You just watch what they do, and you have to start doing it.
Over the last 4 years, the Guardians have won 33 games. The Tigers have won 31. That's how close the last 4 years have been between these two.
And that screams rivalry more than anything else we could say.
3-2 pitch, and Bobby thought
3-2. Oh, Bobby thought he had him, and the umpire, nope, the umpire called it a ball, and it was a good call. That ball was high. 2 outs here in the inning. It was above the box, way above. Not yet. It's only 4 innings in. They got to have 5 innings. Jen, you probably should. Preston was looking for the team today on all the social medias and Game Changer. He couldn't find anything. So I'm thinking we just get a generic Blue Sock logo type. There's got to be one that doesn't, just is Blue Sox or something on it we could find. That would work.
Those people are smart. They don't want to get sick.
Is Paul Engel still in the chat? You would pick French Quarter for the pool. Okay.
No starting pitcher wants to be stopped.
Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to stop the game because of the rain.
They're all, holy smokes, let's go. Yeah, they're like, don't stop this game. Let's go. I'm with them.
Oh, they're going to still play right now. Yeah, Preston looked today. He couldn't find anything. Line drive smoked into center field. That's caught for an out. They're going to try to get 5 innings in, I guarantee you, to make it a complete game. They're going to play another inning and then see what happens. I guarantee you. Where have I stayed the most? I have stayed the most at Pop, at Art of Animation, and the boardwalk would be the 3. Years ago, I used to stay at the boardwalk all the time before it got ridiculously overpriced. Martinez, Jones, and Kwan coming up. Martinez, Jones, and Kwan.
This is Harvey's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in the sand.
If they get 5 innings in and the Guardians are up, then yes. They got to play 5 innings first. They have not done that yet.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Not done that yet. Paul is no longer in the chat. He's gone. He gone. Scallywag Steve bed and breakfast. That's where Doug stays.
Yeah, checking first is smart.
Yeah, Cars is good. Little Mermaid's good. Art of Animation's solid all the way around.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment.
Top of the 5th here. Top of the 5th. It is raining everywhere in the world today, I think.
Employee pricing. You pay what we pay. All from your local Ford dealer.
Well, it's mystery reliever Jersey Day on Monday with the Dodgers. Our ends out 15,000 fans will receive a replica jersey featuring either Hunter Gaddis, Tim Herring, Gabe Smith, courtesy of Sway the Pot. Get your tickets today at CLEvsDET.
Flaherty back out on the hill. They've thrown a bunch of drying compound down again.
It's time to go young. There you go. Power up. And go.
I have no idea why it is, but baseball players do it all the time. I do it all the time when I used to play. Just, I don't know why. When it's raining, you always take your bat, put it between your legs, and it just looks bad. But all baseball players do it to dry off the bat. Foul straight back. And realistically, it ain't going to make that big of a deal when you're swinging it with his hand. Let's see what Martinez does here. 0-1. Oh, that's a shot. Fly ball down the right field line. Traveling to the corner. It is gone. See you later, baseball.
Going, 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 going.
There's a drive. Way back. It might be. It could be. And
It is long gone. Are you kidding me?
back. Gone.
I was watching Carpenter out there going after it, and I knew he did not have a chance at it.
3-0. Guardians.
Wet night.
Yeah, the Star Wars. No, I never stayed there at that Star Wars thing. It is that thing died out quick, unfortunately. Ball down low. Miss Thibodeau on the Chief Wahoo tonight. Lila cheering for the guards.
That's in there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike to Jones. Rain's still coming down pretty good. Nice pitch right there. 1-2. Ball inside in the dirt.
Let's see that pitch and let's see that swing. Boy, and with the fastball up and in, I mean, it was a
Man, that was a 90-mile-an-hour fastball in his ears.
inside and this level swing to get on top of that ball. His second homer, nice swing.
Flaherty said he wants to come down and hang out with you, Dave. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him. 1 away. Flaherty said he wants to come down and ride Space Mountain with you, Dave.
6th strikeout for Flaherty.
One out here. Here comes Quan. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Strike on the corner right there.
Decided to move Jack Flaherty back, have a bullpen game yesterday in St. Louis, because he wanted Flaherty on the mound to start this series.
At Bosco's. Hey, Jerry. Welcome in, sir. 1-1 on a ball outside.
Flaherty pitched in St. Louis, so let's go to the bullpen game there. St. Louis was swinging it good.
The bullpen game.
Check swing inside. Did he go? No. 2-1.
A couple opportunities of watching it between the raindrops. We were dealing with the Minnesota. Every time the Cardinals had a chance, they changed pitchers. Couldn't get it across.
That's right on it, though. It's the numbers of Flaherty against the Guardians.
Ball just misses outside. 3-1.
A little bit outside. And I think AJ Hinch recognizes that bullpen game, you can pick your spots. Yes. Be careful how you
I don't know if any manager likes a bullpen game.
Base hit up the middle. Oh, taken away by the shortstop. Oh, my God. How'd he get that? Throws him out at first. What a play. What a play.
Once it gets past the pitcher, but nowadays, man, look at that. You got a shortstop right there. That's an unbelievable.
March, I know managers.
He said he's going to come hang out with you.
It was AJ Hinch last year. They had basically wanted to have 2 starters the last month and a half.
Fouled off.
Well,
And even in the playoffs, we didn't know.
well, you say they had 1.5 or 2 starters, but they had to have some better guys that started those things, like starters.
At school when they were going 7 at the time.
Lane Thomas up there now. He's 0 for 2.
After they traded Flaherty.
Strike right there. 0-1. Now 0-2.
They're still not sure who
2 outs here in the inning.
Could be the young guy, Mize. But
It could be Mize. He's got to come off the list, or it could be Montero. He's pitched well.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Take a seat over there. Going to the bottom of 5. This would be a full game. They get this half inning in. Be a full complete game. Full complete game, which would be kind of cool. Now we just got to wait for see what happens here. Where are we at? Dingler. Dingler, for those who wanted to see him. Dingler's coming up.
This is not just a pharmacist.
Dingler, Sweeney, and Baez, 7, 8, 9.
Let's talk salary.
Dun, dun, dun.
If it was a number, it would be
Competitive. With Indeed, you can avoid awkward salary.
You think it's going to be a rain delay, Nick?
a number.
Is it competitive?
I don't think it'll be a delay. I think they'll get to the 5 innings, and if the rain comes down, it's too much, that it'll just be called a complete game.
Delivering wins that change the game for everyone.
And the game, no contest, yeah. Well, you got about 10 minutes for, not even that, about 5 minutes for them to decide if they're going to play that 5th. Not letting you cash out? Yeah, because of that, they're looking at the rain and they're looking at all that. They want to try to keep as much funds there as they can. Not shocked at that one.
Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
When you'd rather enjoy the pool than clean someone else's,
Katie, get out the pool.
it matters where you stay. Conrad Hotels and Resorts. Hilton for the stay.
Cleveland Guardians baseball is brought to you by Spectrum. Get fast and reliable speeds on the network that moves with the Spectrum, man.
It's a pretty wild looking ballpark. Nick, I don't talk about that on here. If you want to reach out to me privately, that's fine. But 3 runs, 3 hits for Cleveland. You need the no contest. Yeah. Well, it looks like they're going to get it in because they're out on the field. So they're trying to get in this 5th inning. You can see it, even though the rain's coming down heavy. I bet you they get this half inning in, and then they put the tarp on the field.
It's getting close. That first base umpire is looking over. Don't forget about me. I say, yeah, it is getting close. There's a lot of conversation going on. Well, we're in the 5th inning, so it's going to wait. Well, let's not play on him. Yeah, exactly. You say under 5, but you see the pitches he's making. Change up.
Yep, got that coming up, Nick. Got that coming up.
He was ready for this start. You can tell. He goes out. He's fired up, and he's not waiting. When they're up,
that rain's still coming down pretty good.
He's doing a lot of things. He is ready to go, and he has made some excellent pitches.
Nice change up we've seen from him all season long, in my opinion.
Bob, what do we? You said.
All right, let's see what they're going to do. Are they going to start this inning? All right, Bobby's on the hill. They are going to start it. I didn't even see what the Braves were doing. Ball's going down. Bobby's about ready to go.
They're going to be right back out there again because you see how the drying dust all over the field. The rain's already sucking it up.
It's the first time I've had somebody cheering for rain in here. That's great. I'm going there on Saturday, Nick. I've been there many a times. Well over a dozen times to there. First pitch, strike, coming in from Bobby to Dingler. Everybody turn on the TV and take a look at Dingler. He's 1 for 1 with a single. He's hitting well tonight. Ball outside, 1-1. Braves 5-4 in that game. Were they the ones with the bases loaded? I didn't even see. I missed it. It went by so quick. Fouls that one back. Now, if this game goes into a rain delay, everything changes. It's bullpen game then, and anything can happen with bullpen. Well, Jerry, I used to go up there. I was tired. Braves got all the runners on. When I was up there with the military going to New London Naval Station and Hanscom Air Force Base, I spent my time up there. I went to games every time I was up there because I would take people from the military to the games. Nathan's is a good hot dog. I used to love taking soldiers and those serving our country, taking them to Fenway for a game. It was very enjoyable. Back to the pitcher, ground ball, flips it to first. That's an out. Well, yeah, I'm saying if they put the tarp on it and they have a rain delay and then they come back to finish the game, anything can happen because you're in the bullpen. Guardians better keep the guard up. What's up, Catman Foo? That is a great channel name. I love that name. Catman Foo. You've been to the original Nathan's in Coney. Very cool. I've never done that. Sweeney up there now. He's 0 for 1. First ball swinging. He fouls and pops it out. That's a strike.
A couple of handfuls of that drying agent. Put that in your shirt, pockets, dry out. I might just get one of these wheelbarrows.
Ball upstairs, 1-1. You can tell Bobby really wants to get this half inning done. He thinks the same thing. He's worried about it. That they're going to call it.
ball game. It's so easy to be distracted by everything that's going on. You got to keep your hands warm.
Swing and a miss, strike two. I wouldn't really rate them, Nick. I just go and enjoy them. You know, I just go and enjoy the whole experience. Braves tied it up at 5. Wow. They were down big. They've been playing well lately, the Braves. They've been on fire, moving back up the standings. Pop fly, right field. Playable. Jones has got it in the rain. That's an out. 2 outs.
You focus on what you have to do. He looked back in and ball to see where that pitch was. He might have hit it a little better than he thought. He looked in and he just wanted to make sure. Too much here, too much there.
Javier Baez. That gets single in the third that looped in.
Kind of plays into his season, though, Pat. As far as to talk about why he's had so much success this year, he's still chasing the ball on his own.
Third hit in his last 23 bats.
Ball outside.
40%. He is still swinging outside of the strike zone. That's most baseball. So how is he having success this year? He's hitting breaking balls in the strike zone. Last year, he was hitting 169 against those.
Ball down low.
231. This year, breaking balls in the strike zone is at 304.
Did you tell him he moved up in the batter's box?
He moved up in the box, right.
And that sort of helps.
And so he's not swinging at that one that's already in the dirt. He closed the stand a little bit.
Fly ball, center field. Center fielder's calling it. He's got it. That's an out. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the 5th, done. We're going to the 6th if they're going to keep playing. Manzardo and Santana due up.
Hold on. New Bet365 customers get how much? That can't be right.
It's true. Join Bet365 today and get $150 in bonus bets when you bet $5, win or lose.
Do.
The spread, totals, run line, and player props.
Well, there you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets. Win or lose. And see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Oh, God, ball. I feel like it's chaos. In a good way. Especially no footage.
Fundamental, high IQ baseball, fun baseball.
Guards ball is whatever it takes to go out there and compete and win. Guards ball's good at this.
Infield single. It's 2-0 Cleveland.
That's just flat out good hustle.
2-0, 3-0.
We don't care if we win 14-13 or 1-0.
Calling all baseball and softball players. Guardian Youth Summer Camps presented by Union Home Mortgage are present. These camps focus on baseball and softball fundamentals. All campers will get a major experience.
Jaden Brooks, hello, welcome in. Yeah, I like a soda and a hot dog's good. Or whatever. Like I said, a lot of places have their own stuff, which is good. Dun, 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 dun.
We moved to the 6th inning. The grounds crew once again out there shoveling more drying agents, spreading it all over the field. I mean, it's just raw, and it's been this way for almost the entire season. I mean, we are triple layered, and it's May 22nd.
I know. You got to get through it.
The announcers are having a fit about the weather. I don't blame them.
That'd be nice to find out how much dust that bags of that dust they've used over the rest of the game.
Look down, if you get shot down by the first baseline, all the other guys are ground crew. They all cheer for each other. They're taking turns.
Your turn. Go ahead.
Look at
Yeah, there's four players. There are 4 guys per wheelbarrow.
Yeah, so they just every time they switch it up, cheer each other on.
I don't know. I don't see a lot of cheering. I see a lot of standing around. I look like a road crew. Hey, what you get paid today? Oh.
Well, people tell them to put down the coffee in the magazine.
We're up to 20.
Flaherty's out there getting loose.
That's it. That's that. How many cubic yards of material?
You better come out here.
I'll tell you what, 22 bags, and they're doing it every half inning.
They've earned their keep, to say the least.
And they're not done yet.
No, they're not.
They are far from done.
Halfway through this.
But you haven't played in some games like this. Oh, yeah. You know, where you just tried to play through it, and they didn't have that stuff back then, did they?
They did have some stuff like that. Yeah.
They're playing Dirty Deeds. That's a great song that I have not heard for a long time.
We used to play in puddles, and I mean, I'm serious. There used to be puddles and stuff, and balls would die in.
We played puddles as kids too, Arch.
Yeah, so did we in Cleveland at the major leagues.
All right, here we go. Flaherty's ready to go. First pitch comes in. Ramirez, that's a strike. He's 0 for 1 today.
Jose Ramirez leads off here in the sixth. Cleveland up 3-0. He signaled and scored in the fourth. Team game hitting streak for Jose.
Well, let me just select him.
And during that 15-game hitting streak, 9 extra base hits, 9 runs batted in, and 13 runs scored.
Yeah, he needed this. But it was time for him to go off, and he can continue this thing for a while.
Ramirez pops it up down the third baseline. That's going to be playable for an out. 1 away.
Appropriately, here in the Motor City, we'll pause for a word from Ford.
See your Northeast Ohio Ford dealers. Home of the best-selling trucks for 48 years straight.
The home of the Detroit Lions, Ford Field, just beyond the left field scoreboard. Out of play left side. And of course,
It's not working.
Distance is the
Damn it.
GM headquarters. Oh, what offering? Upstairs.
Got him.
Downtown Detroit, though, is a
1 ball, 1 strike to Manzardo. 1 out here in the 6th. It is still raining heavily there.
There wasn't a lot of action or activity.
I think Flaherty is Dave's favorite player. Is that right, Dave?
But boy, it's a much more vibrant downtown now, and I mean, you can see the investment level, and B, the people are out and shopping. You know,
you don't realize how far the city stretches out in the suburbs. No matter which way you go, this extends out a lot.
Check swing, did he go?
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Take a seat. Strikeout number 8 for Flaherty. How can he not? He's got 8 strikeouts, Dave. You got to love a guy with 8 strikeouts.
He went after that low pitch out of the zone. He couldn't check his swing there. 8 punches. He's got one, at least one in every inning.
There.
Carlos Santana. Yeah, the biggest hit in this game. A 2-run double.
Santana up there now with 2 away. Ground ball hit the first. Up clean. He's going to tag the bag. That's an out. Top of the 6th is over. Bottom of the 6th coming up. That was a quick inning. Jaden's pulling for a comeback. He says, come back, Jack.
Series, he's gone 11 for 20.
Appreciate you guys being here today. Thank you to the moderators that are helping. Everybody that subscribed tonight. Picked up some new friends tonight. That's been kind of cool.
If you bought your home when interest rates were higher, now may be a great time to see if Union Home can help you lower your monthly payment by refinancing. Go to UHM.com to get connected with one of our mortgage experts today. Union Home Mortgage. Promises kept.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can go here, surf that, here, woo, and here.
Now get a powerful new 25 ton job with low 2.99 APR financing.
I'm probably going to throw off. Well, we'll see what happens. Carpenter, Ibanez, McKinstry coming up. You know, Nick, I was thinking it was Oklahoma. We'll see. Probably them. Indiana looks pretty good, though. They're playing really well. They peaked at the right part of the season. They beat a really good Cleveland team. Got to give Indiana some props. Then they came back on New York the other night like they did. Got to give them some props.
And tickets to a Guardians game. Learn more and register today at guardianstigerslivestream.
Well, experience the new KeyBank North Coast Social. Standing room only tickets for this premium location are on sale now. You can watch the game from the home run porch or the home run bridge or interior bar while all-inclusive food and beverage. Tickets are limited. Learn more and get yours today at premium.CLEguardians.com.
We should do a game from the bridge. Clearly, well, it'll be our tribute to Bob Euchre. That's about as far away.
Bob Euchre. I love me some Bob Euchre.
All right, we'll make it a tribute. Tanner Bybee back out here to work the 6th inning. Both starters, Rick, have been efficient.
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah, they keep tough conditions to go out there and pitch in. And, batters, everybody's doing their thing. They're making some really good pitches. Tanner's got, 6 strikeouts. And Flaherty's got 8. He's walked 2. Bybee has not walked the batter yet. Which is really good. So he's been hitting. Oh, just one back. Oh, that's right. I got you.
Now, about his defense, this was early in the game, first inning, so the field wasn't completely saturated. It was still wet.
That was Torres, wasn't it? Maybe that was his leg. Torres. That might have been his leg.
Trying to beat that out.
Yeah.
Shoot, Hawkeye. That's what I call Hawkeye.
It's like Peter Paul.
Oh,
Hold on, my eye, I can't see.
I got to mute for 1 second.
he struck him out on a pitch that was probably a foot off.
All right, here we go. Bottom of 6. Bybee back out there. 72 pitches in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's looking dead red. He's a fastball hitter. He's in swing mode.
He hits fastballs. It's hard on anybody.
That's why you throw change-ups. He's gotten them twice.
Ball inside. 1-1.
Yeah, he's an excellent fastball hitter. When he hits it, he hits them good.
On the corner, 1-2. Nice pitch.
I mean, that's where you throw the fastball. He's looking upstairs, but look at that low dart. Beautiful. That's pitching. Come back and change if we get.
Can we do the same logo with a brighter red?
He's holding it. Curveball.
Ground ball hit hard. Up the middle. Base hit.
Serves it right back up the middle.
Came in with the curveball, I believe.
Nobody out and a runner on.
Good at bat. See if in the left stage middle of the plate. Yeah, see, it was middle. That ball had to be down a little bit more. He might have pulled a little bit more. The base knock, so he gets his first hit of the night.
This is Andy Ibanez's first at-bat of the game. He came on for Gleyber Torres, who left with a leg injury.
Good pitch.
Oh. And Matt must be glad that Bybee's on the mound because we know lefties are on the mound. This guy.
Hey, this guy, he hits us no matter who's on the mound.
Especially lefties, Arch.
Oh, I know. He's one of the best hitters against lefties.
Pulls it foul.
Pulls it foul.
You know, when you face it, when we face the Tigers, we always think, man, I wonder if we're going to see this guy in the line the way he was played.
I know.
You expect to see him in the line because he's hurt us many times before.
So far this year, he's hit just 260 against lefties, but only 211 4 for 19 against right-handed pitching.
Oh, that's different.
Fly ball left field. Quan. One down.
Quan, nice play right there.
Brings up Zach McKinstry.
Pitch comes in. That's a strike right there. Runner on first, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning.
But still, the conditions just very raw and damp. And you also think about the outfielders. They put all that drying stuff down on the infield. Right. But for the outfielder, you get a base hit that rolls around on the grass, you get it wet. It's wet.
You know what you do? You don't try to overthrow. You just get it in as quickly as you can to that cutoff man.
Nancy's been telling him, hit the cutoff.
Yeah.
Get out there to the cut.
That's all you can do. And it's going to be a wet ball that'll be thrown out of play when they get it in.
Wow.
He's making some outstanding pitches tonight.
And I feel like I'm covering football this week. I feel like I'm covering baseball.
Yeah, about 5 days this entire season out of
1-2 coming by me. So probably be his last inning of work. Ball outside.
Zach McKinstry 0 for 2.
Fly ball center field. Thomas getting a workout tonight. He got that one. He's made a lot of the outs tonight. 2 outs, runner on first. One of your cats is watching? Okay. I'm not used to having cats watching, but hey, whatever it takes.
Riley Green 0 for 2.
Ball outside, just misses.
In center field, 5 balls. Actually 6, because one of those singles was a floater that it was raining pretty hard at the time. He didn't get a great break on it. He came sliding in, almost made the catch. Didn't come up with it cleanly.
That's where you've got to play in a little bit in this ball.
One hopper.
One hopper over to second. Nice play, diving. That'll end the inning. Great play at second base.
6 in the books in Detroit. It's the Guardians 3, the Tigers 0.
What do you do when things get tough?
Thought so. That's supposed to be transparent.
Stand your ground. If you've been diagnosed with
That's not what I asked for.
try hormone therapy. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA positive cells. It's now FDA.
Share.
One hormone therapy and before chemo.
Download.
Pluvicto involves contact.
Transparent.
Which means
there we go.
For cancer and cause fetal hope. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others.
Who we got coming up? Schneemann, Naylor, Martinez.
Low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor.
Schneemann, Naylor, and Martinez.
Losing more easily, infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include decreased blood cell counts, tiredness, dry mouth, nausea.
Oh, come on.
Loss, joint or back pain, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto, because every day without cancer depression is a victory.
You've got the business, but check this out. We've got the experts. And together, magic happens. Oh. You've got the vision. We've got the network to help your vision.
Bottom of this, what is it? Top of 7. Top of 7 coming up. Let's try this one now. Trying to work on the scoreboard as I'm doing this here. I made a new logo, brand new logo for the Renegades because they really didn't have one. So I said, what the heck? I'll make one. I think it's okay. It's not superstar, but I think it'll work. I can't get it to upload though. That's a problem.
Counts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Cleveland Guardians. 7th inning, 3-0 Cleveland on top, and Daniel Schneemann leads it off for the Guardians.
Schneemann up there. Welcome back, DX.
Schneemann grounded into a fielder's choice in the second, struck out in the fourth. Jack Flaherty.
Ground ball foul. That's a strike.
He gave up a single to Jose Ramirez, followed by a walk to Kyle Manzardo with one out in the 4th inning, and then Carlos Santana plugged the gap in the right center with a 2-run double. The other mistake he made. Gabe Martinez leading off the 5th inning, and he hit his second home run of the year. Long fly ball to right field. Outside of that, he has struck out 8. Yes, and has really pitched.
It's a good pitch ball going on tonight, no question.
He's had the misfortune tonight of being on the wrong end of Tanner Bybee, who has been masterful, yielding just 3 singles, striking out 6 and walking only 1.
Who do I think? Who would you want to win the game? I mean, I cheer for Cleveland because I have friends in Cleveland and I follow some of the Cleveland sports, but I don't pick baseball by the teams. I pick baseball by the pitchers. That's how you play baseball. Ground ball over to the pitcher. That's going to be an out. 1 out here in the 7th.
Here's the crazy thing about Flaherty. He beat the Blue Jays last Friday, giving up just 2 runs. He had lost his previous 5 starts, posting a devilish ERA of 6.66. That's not the Jack Flaherty that we saw at any point last year. And here tonight, this looks very similar to the guy that the Guardians saw time in and time out.
Yeah, 2 swings of the bat. There's a difference in the ball game. Got a single and a big walk by Manzardo before Santana.
That's point.
A solo home run where Martinez got on that fastball inside.
I know you always talk about velocity and how it's important, but not the most important thing. But you mentioned this in the beginning of the game. His velo's been a little down. Have you seen anything else different than what he's been able to do against him?
No, I think when he's gotten in trouble, he falls behind, and he's a guy that is a strike zone.
Right.
He's at the 100 pitcher, and hey, he's keeping you in the ball game right now.
He's doing his job.
7th inning. No, he's fine. As a hitter, you have to be
ball down low, 3-1.
Your pitch.
No, it's amazing. He said, folks, that you got to stay off the low stuff. The guys that have it, have failed.
Yeah, the young hitters are going after his off-speed stuff, which you don't want to swing at unless you have to. But I'm saying that if you look for a pitch early, look for one that you can get, and he will walk you. That's his 3rd walk.
Solo homers usually don't beat you.
Right.
So this solo homer hit by Angel Martinez, you tip your captain Angel. He got him. He put a good swing on it, knocked it out of the ballpark. But to me, this game comes back to the cat and mouse affair between the veterans, Flaherty and Santana.
Right.
And it came down to
James Cook, welcome in. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. Fan, but I realize the White Sox are the best team in baseball right now. I don't think so. I'm far from thinking that.
He knows Flaherty enough. He knows the situation enough to, as you said, look for a.
You want to give me picks for tomorrow's games? I haven't looked at any of the pitchers there, DX. I haven't looked at any of that yet. Ow. You got to really put the time in and stay on top of that. Know the trends and everything when you're doing it. No, the White Sox are in last place. They're the second to worst team in baseball. Colorado's the worst. White Sox record is right behind them. No, James, they're second worst team in all of baseball. You pay me to help you. Unexpected Things. What's up? That's a cool channel name, too. Hit that subscribe tonight, Unexpected. We broadcast over 110 baseball games a year right here. Who's going to win right now? Looking like Cleveland based on the pitching. Top of the 7th here. I don't think the Cleveland starter is going to go out on this one. Brandy and Dave and the Pirates are third. What's up, David? I love David's new logo. Was marking out for that a little bit today when I came across it. Our good friend and broadcasting partner for football, which won't be long till we start that up again with those Thursday pick'em games where we actually sit and do a live show, everybody, where we pick all the games against the spread for the NFL right here on this channel. That is something that we do.
He could be gone anyway.
Line drive right up the middle. Going to be a one hopper. He touches the bag at second. That's all he's going to get. Fielder's choice.
I don't know, and he's going to be gone. I don't know if on purpose.
Hey, I redid this. What do you think of this?
He was off and running, but as he saw him come up, let's get
I made that myself right there. Yeah, we don't really have anything. So, can you get me some of that pizza that was left before you do whatever you're doing? Thank you. Clase gives you a nervous, yeah. They're going to take out Flaherty. 2 outs. They're going to get a new pitcher. Here, I'll take a look at something, DX, for you real quick. Give me a second. Give me 1 second here. All right, I think the scoreboard's in good shape. Need to make that one logo bigger. Give me 1 second. Let me fix one logo on here that I'm working on, and then I'll look at tomorrow's games. And I'll tell you what I think about tomorrow's games. Stop pushing the summer away. I've already loaded up 90 football games or something like that, Dave. You know I'm ready for football. You're right, though. Summer will go by quick. You are right.
No fees, no interest.
No one else has no interest?
Unbelievable. What is there? There's what?
Ultimate entertainment experience.
Some singular pizzas I can do.
No, they're all gone, apparently. Yep. Yep. I don't know where they went. I asked your mother about that the other day.
Across your devices.
There's the one I'm looking for. Tigers will win. Going to win today. We'll see. Unexpected. All right. Let me figure this out real quick. Share. Download. Transparent. Boom.
It was away, but it was up just enough. Yeah. Left that ball up down the table.
Let me do this.
The big base running. Tough man Zarno. He was running as soon as the ball was headed to the gap and scored easily. John Kinsey, Noel, pinch hitting.
Noel, pinch hitting. He's going to pop it up foul.
Pops it back to the netting, and it's caught.
It's caught at the netting.
Welcome
Noel.
to the clubhouse.
Out of there. Unexpected Things. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, my friend. Close that. Keep Canva open for a minute. Let me fix this.
I just gotta wait for the sauce system to call.
Did you find one?
This is the legendary light beer.
Where's the banner logo? There it is. Board logo, select image, untitled.
Here's the 50 years Military.
History for Jose Ramirez.
It's a little bit bigger. Sixto, what's up? Can the Tigers win the series? I don't know. I'd have to look at the pitching matchups. I usually look at it game by game. Sixto, what's up, brother? Welcome into the show. All right, I think I got this whole thing the way I want it. Boom. Tomorrow's games. You're welcome to Super Chat or whatever if you want, or PayPal or Venmo, any of that, DX. You don't have to do that. Please don't feel that you have to do that. You're welcome to do anything you choose. All right, tomorrow, Friday. Do they have pitching matchups in here yet? They don't have pitching matchups for the Orioles at 1:30 yet. Paul Skeens pitches tomorrow against the Brewers. I like Paul Skeens laying the 125. He had a rough outing last time, so I like him for that. Boyd against Green, I wouldn't touch that game. Kershaw against Canning. I don't know what Canning's going to do. He's been up and down. Solid some games. Morton and Giolito in the night game. Run-hander goes. Torkelson up there. Ground ball to third. Up clean. Ramirez over to first. Got him. That's an out. I like Sale tomorrow against the Padres. I like Sale at home against the Padres. Oh, he's 180. What's he trending? Rangers against the White Sox. You're going to lay a heavy dollar against it. Burke has been horrible. Mahaly been pretty solid for Texas. I'd take Texas tomorrow over the White Sox.
That's where you want the guys to hit.
Hancock, Gusto. Yankees against the Rockies is too much money to lay to try to even get a win. You're laying 300 just to get a win. It's not worth it. Some fluke happens, you can lose your tail. I like the Phillies on the road against the Athletics with Wheeler too. I like Phillies against the A's on the road. Those are the ones that jump out at me right now. If I was going to play one game to go over the total, Blue Jays and Rays, that's the one I'd play to go over the total. There's the strikeout. They left Bybee in. He's at 91 pitches, 2 outs now in the inning. Bybee's a solid pitcher, yeah. Yeah, you could just rewind and you can get it off of there. Good luck to you. Hopefully you do well. Dun, 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 dun.
Steve Avo knew that. Well, and this is something that I think I mentioned right at the top of our show. He relishes this role, this opportunity. He knows that the guys expect him to go out, pitch one, give them a chance to win. He wants to be that guy. And they know that too. I know Shane Bieber grew into that role. He wanted to be that guy. Can't wait to see him back. Right. You know, he's pitching and he's throwing.
2 outs here in the inning. 0-1. Bybee going to Dingler. Hello, Star Wars 99. Welcome in. Ball upstairs.
It's fun to see Bybee and Bieber in the dugout after them kind of just throwing stuff off each other. Pictures. They pass the baton, and they share information.
I don't want to get too excited about it. Just hearing you guys talk for people at home too. Who knows? You don't want to put too much pressure on Shane, but that was close.
I'm sure he's gotten called a couple times today.
But if Shane can come back and be somewhat close to what we've seen in the past from him, you have this guy, this team gets hot. You wouldn't want to face that late year back to back.
Or, however, we need him to come back.
Yes, we do.
We need him bad.
The perfect pitch off it when they just didn't fall.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dylan Dingler, single in the 30.
Hey, thank you for the super chat, my friend. DX hitting us up with some love. How about that? That is a guy that has a ton of class right there. Swing and a miss, strike three, go sit down over there. DX has a ton of class. Said he was going to do it, didn't have to do it. That was very nice of you. Thank you. Everybody make sure you say thank you.
Introducing our biggest GMC Acadia ever. Offering bigger screens and bigger tests.
Thank you very much. Everything goes to help the chat, help the channel. So thank you. I hope you do well tomorrow with those. Make sure you let me know. Ah, come on.
We are professional grade. Your brain, Gary. Rush hour.
Some allergy medications can make you drowsy.
But Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this.
See, on time.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here.
0% brain interference. It's a no-brainer.
Is there a, I know you're new to my channel. Is there a first name you want me to call you by? Because I can do that as well, or I can call you DX. You got a unique channel name. So I always ask the people with the unique channel names what they would like to do. Oh, where did that go?
They have arrived. A whole new lineup of delicious Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. Because for as long as probably forever, there's only been one Frosty. I mean, what would we even do? Add a bunch of Oreo cookies or Pop-Tarts pieces?
Not me. Jaden says not me. What's that? What is not me? DX is fine. You got it, brother.
For a fresh way to Frosty?
I always like to be respectful to people.
Got one for you, boss. What's black and white and dented all over? Truck.
What?
I'm just casing it. But
9:30, somewhere around there. So be around 10 o'clock. What are you thinking? No? Okay. Oh, why don't you do it when we get back? Do you have enough stuff for him? So? Preston DX just hit us up with $19. We want to give him a shout out and say hey.
Thank you.
It's my son, producer Preston, that helps me with the channel, and is a really good baseball player. Going to college to play baseball, and very smart baseball kid.
Are you coming with me?
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to put you through that by yourself. We'll probably we might just go upstairs. Tell him to come upstairs and make it easier. We'll see. Drilled to right field. Oh, what a catch by Carpenter! Up against the wall. 6-0. Yeah, still 3-0. DX, he plays, he's a pitcher. He's probably just going to be doing a lot of pitching. He's a pitcher and a shortstop. He got recruited for pitching.
Now, Lane Thomas 0 for 3 in his return to action tonight.
Lane Thomas up now. I'll be doing his game tomorrow, DX, in the morning. Or no, tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock. I'll be doing his live stream for his travel team. They're playing in a tournament here. And he's going to be on the bump pitching, I believe. 6-0. It's 3-0 Cleveland. Ground ball tapped over to third. Fair ball. It's going to be a tough throw. Got him. Grounds out there. Tough. We missed the 7th inning stretch. That's my fault. We're going to do it in the middle of this inning. That's my fault.
Certainly would help. Somebody's got to be the winner of hitting between one.
Nice. Shortstop is yours. Nice. Third base was mine in pitching when I played. I didn't have the speed for shortstop like my son does. James, it's not about how hard you can throw. It's about, do you understand pitching? Do you understand location? Do you understand line drive? Ramirez base hit. Do you understand pitching? Do you understand location? Do you understand the psychology of pitching, changing speeds? Do you understand, if you have a pitcher, a team that's playing against you that is an all fastball hitting team, do you understand pitching reverse and all that? So he throws I think he topped out this year about 77 is where he topped out at. But he's extremely good at location. He's got a ridiculous changeup and a scary slider. He's got 2 pitches there that offset, and that's how he pitches. Can the Tigers still win this? Could they? You know, it's the 8th inning. I don't think you're going to. It all depends on the bullpen for Cleveland. Clase's scary. Sometimes he'll dominate. Sometimes he's horrible. Really depends on that. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 right there. So 6 o'clock tomorrow night, we will be live here. If you want to check out the game, I call the game for my son, full color commentary for my son when he does it. 0-2 pitch, 2 away coming. Ball down low. Yeah, there's the link right there, Debbie. Thank you. I'm actually just about to change that thumbnail to a brand new logo that I just made for them. Who is at my door? Sully's going ballistic.
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. McDevitt YouTube's.
Oh, Chuckles is out there. I'm like, who the heck is out there that he's going crazy for?
Drawing a lot of attention from Shaw and Gunther. And rightfully so.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. What a pitch right there. That'll end the 8th. Hey, we're going to do the 7th inning stretch because I missed it because I was running my mouth and working on this. Here we go. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Thumbnail is improved and changed. This is awesome the way Cleveland does this with this Guardians baseball return shortly. I love that. Pitch and change coming up. Tim Herron coming in for Bibby. So we'll see what he does here in the inning. I got Preston's new thumbnail up and I got the scoreboard done while we were sitting here and having fun. We met some new friends like DX and Sixto coming in. James Cook is in here. Pretty good night so far. I'm going to make a couple more load up a couple thumbnails for football again tonight, and for 2 or 3 more, and that'll be a good night. Maybe talk to a friend or 2, or who knows. Talked to Casey already. He'll be here tomorrow. His corner of the world will be right here in this house, in this studio. Trying to keep the Army alive in 25. It's been tough. Oof. James Cook does not like Herron. 2 balls, 1 strike. He's got to throw strikes here. 3-0, 3-1. That's a problem. That is a problem if he doesn't throw strikes.
It was also a nice start by Jack Flaherty as well. 3-1 pitch.
Ball, that looked really good. Called a ball.
Take a look at what Tanner was featuring tonight. Just everything in the arsenal was working. The curveball. Everything was on point tonight, and he knew it.
Me too.
He ended up having a 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, just 3 hits allowed. You could tell he was into it and on it. That's one of the best starts he's had all year. Javier Baez. Fastball outside. Tim Aaron.
Fastball outside, starting Baez. Want to know this is where it could go downhill.
6 pitches has been in there so far.
Ground ball over to third. Ramirez won a play, but he couldn't get it. It's going to be an infield hit. First and second. That's the only play he had. There was nothing he could do with that. Ramirez tried, but that was just wow.
Watch the bounce he gets, and he had to go back. And his only play second base. He wouldn't have gotten by as he had to throw off balance. And that's going to be, I don't know, fielder's choice. Or if he had, I'll tell you what, they're going to base hit for Baez. Yeah, that was Justin Malone is going to pinch hit.
I agree with the call. I think that's a hit because that's a tough field.
There's no question about it. I mean, you can't give it.
I don't have that sheet up right now, DX. Let me go look again for you.
The rain effect, the wet and the moisture in here. He was lucky to catch it. And I think when he transferred the ball, he didn't get a good grip on it, but he knew he had to get rid of it.
I said take the Pirates against the Brewers. Tampa Bay game to go over the total. I like that. I like the Braves against the Padres. I love the Rangers against the White Sox. And the Phillies against the Athletics. Pitch comes in, that's a strike. Ball down low. One ball, one strike.
Check swing foul.
Check swing foul right there. 1 and 2. I'd like to know who's pitching in that that Orioles game against the Red Sox. I'd be curious about that one.
And the 1-2 is low.
Ball down low, 2 and 2. Really needs a ground ball. WrestleMania is not going to be in New Orleans now. That's what it says. First I've seen of it.
Yeah, but who posted it? Oh, Chris Winfield.
Yeah.
I guess not.
Oh, where was that? I was outside. That was a good call. It's outside, 3 and 2.
He had 8 walks in his first 5 games. So this is a guy that has a pretty good eye at the plate. Which means you're going to have to throw him a strike here. Popped him up.
Popped up. Short center field. They lost it in the outfield. It falls for a hit. Outfield, center fielder lost it. Bases are now loaded. Oh, my God. Lane Thomas couldn't find it.
I thought when his hands were out, he was calling for it. He was saying, I don't see it. Maybe that. Look, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. He was looking for help.
Wow.
It's got to be that he did not pick it up. And that is just a costly play right there to load the bases now with nobody out. Cade Smith will try to ride it.
Cade Smith coming in. They're taking him out. Pitch and change. Pitch and change. We'll be right back here in just a minute. I can't believe I don't have a Tigers logo on that one.
Want a chance to become one?
Wow.
Play VIP Millions. With 50
Cade Smith going to try to come in. You know he's looking for the 6-4-3 right out the bat if he can get it.
Hey, America, it's our 249th birthday, so let's party.
Wow.
We wait another year for the big 250. Like George and the boys should have waited another year for the disco on the Delaware. Come on, we the people don't wait to keep it juicy. Never have. Heck, we partied in Boston with just tea. Point is, juicy don't wait for round numbers. So happy big 249, America, from Johnsonville. Let's keep it juicy.
Just the jam, looky jam. Valley. Hot dog day.
Debbie Bernfeld blessing the channel, keeping the army alive in 25. Barbecue Pits taste good. Did Pitts change his name? Daryl Dixon, Shernuts, the mayor, and Chilio all getting blessed by Debbie. Thank you, Debbie Bernfeld, for blessing the channel. Who is winning this? Hard to tell. Unexpected right now. Cade Smith's in a jam. All right, here's Smith, right-hander in there. Pitch comes in, fouls it straight back for a strike. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Second hitter in the lineup. You got the heat of the lineup coming up right behind this.
Labor Torres started this game, left with a leg injury. The Ibanez slide out and is only at bat.
Ball upstairs, 1-1.
Up here with the bases loaded. Swing.
Swing and a miss. That's a strike.
He was halfway to first base. But he was just trying to slam that ball the other way. He thought it was going to be a fastball, but it split him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right.
There you go, Debbie's people getting recognized. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 gets the out. First out of the inning. Wow. That ball was out of the zone. He went up to get it. Strike 3.
I'm trying to pull my thing, and it's just not working.
It's just not working.
The zone to get the punch up. Good.
It's 98 Caliente. Yeah, that's as hard as he's throwing all year long. That tells you.
First pitch comes in, fouled off from McKinstry.
That's a different way of doing it. Up, down, north, south.
North, south. That's what he has to do with that splitter back.
Bottom of the 8th inning here.
History 0 for 3.
Ball upstairs. 1-1. He's been upstairs with everything.
Watch by at second base and what he's not saying he's doing anything, but he's making a lot of motion.
1-1. Oh, ball outside, just misses. 2-1.
All right.
Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Went chasing after that splitter. Struck him out. Strike 3, swing and a miss.
This pitcher is downright filthy.
Strike 3, you're out.
That was it right there. 2 outs.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
2 outs here in the inning. Riley Green 0 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Oh, umpire said he went. I don't think he did, but umpire said he did. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 strikes.
All right.
Right back.
Foul. Straight back. 0-2 still.
Now this time, I'd like to see that best fastball up out of the zone to where it take his eye off that pitch down. The old top rail? Yeah, and above the top rail. Not for a strike, because it's going to be tough to get on top of it.
Fouls that one back. 98. Man, he just barely got a wood on that. Just barely.
Above the strike zone. See, he climbed it. He was little, and he missed his target. But he's still got a foul ball. See, they want it up. Okay, that's
upstairs, 1 and 2. Well out of the zone, he let it go.
down in the strike zone. He's still got another pitch to work with. There you go.
Strike 3, blew it right by him. Wow.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Unbelievable. Strikes out the side coming out of the pen. Going to the 9th. Want to thank our friend DX for his generous super chat and the amazing Debbie Bernfeld for again supporting us on our strive to keep the Army alive. And I want to thank all the moderators today, Doug and Debbie, doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes there in the chat, keeping the chat going. All the moderators that are in here helping us, we do appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here and all your support. And a special thank to all the members, everyone that's a member on the channel. Your support keeps this channel going every day of the week. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Saving on the journey. That's the good life. We do more to make life a good deal better with efforts at Meyer.
Mayor, what's up? How you doing? Game's been pretty good overall. Pretty good game overall, to be honest with you. Obviously, Tiger fans are not happy with the results right now.
Drive ball to me is find a way to win. Or up by one or down by one, tie going into the game. It's just there's no play. I'm not going to stop the real try to keep going.
It's all about winning. Has nothing to do with individuals. Winning is the only stat that matters when it comes to guardsmen. It has nothing to do with batting average, pitchers, nothing. We don't care if we.
Almost to the 9th, everybody. Pitch and change coming in for Detroit as well.
I think we're about to take that to the bench.
Well, suit up this season at MLBshop.com. You can check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Visit MLBshop.com, the official source for your Cleveland Guardians gear.
Ball outside, starting out the first hitter. Cleveland's a good team, yeah. Both of these teams are the Central is a great division this year of baseball. Yeah, that was ridiculous, huh? I was shocked at that. I did not see that coming at all. Not at all.
Knocked into the double and grounded out. Up and away. Keel Badu is now in left.
Badu, Green, and Malloy in the outfield. Baez is now at second.
Justin Henry Malloy is now in right field.
Pitch comes in. Oh, that was a strike and got called a ball. They'll take the walk.
What happened to Carlos here? No, he just slipped as he was going to stop and take off his legging. Yeah. Yeah, he just...
Santana just hurt his leg just on the grass, the wet grass.
Watch as he one slide right here. He went to stop to get the matting off.
Oh.
Locks up.
They're checking on him just to make sure he's okay.
Are they going? Are they going? Are they going? Okay.
The electricity in this dugout hates good tank back units.
Boy, that was so bad. Yeah, what? Right even with a drag bunt attempt.
Drag bunt attempt. Can't get it.
Arch, I may need that. I may need that. Yeah, check this out. That's better.
That's as good. Oh, that's as good as you could do. Bases loaded, nobody out, strike out the side. Come on, doesn't get any better than that. That is.
Ours with the roses, idiot.
I don't know what will.
0-1 pitch coming in. Looking to bunt outside ball 1-1.
Yeah, you know what? We should order something.
We need something else, man. One pitch.
Lays it down again. Foul. 1-2.
Rolling away 2-2.
2-2 right there.
Another thing when I think about when these guys strike one, they never move out of the back part of their box. They keep their back foot on the back line. Move up in the box to the front of the box if you're going to sacrifice. And
Fouled straight back again.
barrel head of the bat out in front of the fair territory instead of standing all the way back.
Sounds like next spring training. We need to be ready. We need to do a bunt.
Yeah, I've done
With
that.
us.
I'll do it with you. I'll do it.
We can do it video wise. Trying to keep you around, old man.
Ball 3-2.
Weekend at 37.
Might not need the bunt. You might get the walk here. Fouls it straight back again.
That conversation sounded like it took place 3 hours.
Sheneman steps in again. He's 0 for 3 today.
48 ounces later. Here's the 3-2.
3-2, ball 4. That's a great at bat. Foul all those pitches off and get a walk.
Get this low mileage lease on the Sierra Elevation for around $4.99 per month.
Bo Naylor, he be looking.
Bo Naylor, he's got a bunt here.
Pitching in at the corners. He squares. He bunts. It's down.
Nice bunt. Going to third. Oh, they threw it away. Another run's going to come in. They threw it away on the bunt play. Wow. Runners at second and third now. Nobody out.
Went right by McKinstry. I don't think it was a bad throw. No, it was a great throw. He had it at third base. Watch it.
He had him dead, too.
He just doesn't catch the ball.
McKinstry just didn't catch it.
This is a good throw.
That's on the third baseman. That should have been an out. He was trying to throw it to first before he caught the ball. Wow. Second and third and nobody out. They're going to change their pitcher. Guardians up 4-0.
Sarah Benzino. Brandon Colton. DeBlonsky Auto Body, LLC.
Wow.
We actually sold the twins' name.
Good recap, Doug. Thank you.
Kids are so excited these days.
Oasis Breeze, Tan, and Scott.
That was a lot going on in one play. And he didn't run after the ball at first. He stood there for a second trying to, I guess he was shocked that he missed the ball, maybe. He stood there watching it down the line.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should.
That's crazy. That's huge for the extra fourth run going into the ninth.
Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Yeah, we try to help everybody here, James. We do have friends that watch the show that are hearing impaired, so we try to give them some information. There's a big commercial for Rally House. Brebbia is going to be the new pitcher for Detroit now. Brebbia in 12 games, ERA of 5.40. Opponents hitting 231 against him. Martinez now pops it up foul. Martinez just wants to get it to the outfield here.
They're the toast of the league. So AJ Hinch, I'm sure, it's easy for him to kind of like, okay, this is just one bad inning, but they really have botched this inning. Line drive left field.
Line drive, base hit.
2 will score.
2 runs are going to get in. 6-0 Guardians. What a great piece of hitting to left field. And a heck of an effort by the left fielder, too, diving after the ball, trying to save the out, but he just couldn't get there. Wow.
They just about poked the hole in this one.
Six nothing, nobody out. Here comes Noel. Merry Christmas is up there.
In the 7th, he swings through this one.
Line drive, foul. Got way out in front of that.
He's at first. All right. So Schneemann, he's trying to bunt. He can't get the bunt to him, and you end up blocking it. Instead of challenging him, you end up trying to make the perfect pitch, being too fine. You walk it, and then they botch the sacrifice.
Yeah, over third base. But if you remember yesterday in Minnesota, Schneemann had a big walk in an inning. That ended up paying dividends. Walks can help you. We've started to walk
0-2
for in the last couple of weeks.
Ball outside, 1-2.
Well, there's a reason why the statistic OPS has gained so much traction in the sabermetric world. On base percentage, important. You have that to say.
No, those are the only ones I saw.
If you take advantage of those situations, swinging is John Kensington. I mean, look at this inning, for example. 2 walks and a double.
There's a strikeout. Noel goes down. Those are the only ones. I would look at the first Baltimore game, but I don't know who's pitching yet. It didn't have it on my thing who was pitching confirmed tomorrow. Morton was going against somebody else late. I don't know if they're going to move them up. I think I got the Rays total that I saw was 8. The total that I saw on the scores that I looked at, over under was 8 for the Rays game. And I think it'll go over 8.
Oh, it's a crusher in the dugout. When you don't score, I mean, your hopes are flying.
Ball inside, 1-1 to Quan.
I think bases loaded, nobody out. The statistical expectancy is right around 2.
Oh, is there any late games tonight? Let me see what the late games are tonight.
Expect to strike out 3 times.
Ground ball. Oh, what a stop by the shortstop, and it's going to be an infield hit for Quan.
Third base goes on Martinez.
Nope, there's no late games tonight. That sucks. Well, the Pirates and the Brewers are delayed right now. If the Pirates and the Brewers play, I would take the Brewers tonight. I like Milwaukee in that game. I thought that had already started. They're in a delay.
That's when you can apply more pressure.
So if they play that one, that would be if you can still get in. Strike right there on a fastball. Quan is very fast. I love Quan.
And who feels? I mean, he's high-fiving Kane Smith. He may have picked up Kane Smith and carried him through that dugout.
No balls, 1 strike.
More ceiling for an outfielder than have a can of corn just end up falling because nobody can see it.
Strike right in there, 0-2. Thomas not having a good day today.
Smith did what he did because he picked
Missed the ball in center field. He's 0 for 4 right now. He's about to get the super platinum sombrero. He goes 0 for 5. Fly ball, center field. He's 0 for 5 today. That's going to get a run in, though. So that's a good out, at least. Productive out. He got a run in. 7-0. Yahoos. Wahoos. The Wahoo Yahoos.
Never thought it was going to be the first 7 innings were clean and crisp because of the 2 stars.
2 outs in the inning. Here comes Ramirez. He's an all-star starter, James. I mean, he can't be that underrated. Ball outside to Quan. Ramirez 2 for 4 today. Ball outside, 2-0. He was rated 90. Yeah, that's pretty fair still. He's a great player. He's still young. He's got a lot still to prove. Strike right there, 3-1. Reds versus the Cubs tomorrow. Popped it up. Is that going to be in play? It looks like it will. Left fielder coming in. He'll make the play. That'll end it. Bottom of the ninth. I think that's a toss-up game, 50-50 game. It could go either way. Green or Boyd are both about the same rating right now, quality pitch-wise. Reds are playing at home. They have a slight advantage at home. But that's a coin flip game to me.
Saving money by bundling your home and auto with Progressive is easy. Oh, man. Deciding what's for dinner every night for the rest of your life.
Ramirez is a top 10 player. I agree with that.
Available with the all-new Big Q fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you
I agree with that.
overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for me.
Baby back ribs.
Memorial Day Sega. Start now at the Home Depot.
Baby back ribs are always good. Chili's.
Or a space to celebrate with friends. Find everything to make it your place with savings from the Home Depot.
I use PayPal to buy this ticket, paying it off over time. No fees, no interest.
You know what else is no interest? Me.
You can pay
Huh? Pay your own way.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Summer's here, and with the new Toyota, you can do all the things that make summer summer. Take a Grand Highlander and go root for the home team. Then newlyweds open a Camry. Congrats. Or catch some waves with a RAV4. Still got it.
Now you can get a new 25 RAV4 with 4.99 APR financing, or Visa gas-powered RAV4 for $329 a month with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Your summer starts here. At Limbo.
Toyota, let's go places. Well, Kane Smith, big story in this game.
Mandy Mary says, take the Reds. That should be a good game between the Reds and the Cubs, to be honest with you. I think it'll be a close game. Both teams are playing pretty good.
Strike three. And strike three. I'm telling you, what a job He is Branson, and he should be.
And then the Guardians came back and put 4
Ball inside.
on the board to make it 7-0. So Matt Festa on the pitch, the bottom of the ninth. Inside corner, called strike. Spencer Torkelson, 0 for 2 with a walk. Torkelson entered the night. Tied for 5th in the league in homers with 12. Second in rigging.
Popped up down the first base side. Santana catches it for the out. One away here in the ninth. You know, I'm contemplating. I'm so far ahead right now. I got nothing to do tonight. Contemplating throwing together a Insomniac surprise. I don't know. Contemplating it. Fly ball, broken brass, center field, Thomas. I didn't like the Twins in the Royals game. I didn't like the matchup.
And Dylan Dingler to the plate now for the Tigers. Same two teams tomorrow night. We'll have it for you. Half an hour later start time, 7 o'clock.
Dingler going to be your hitter here.
Game 2 of this 4-game weekend series for the Guardians and the first place Tigers.
No, I got plenty of rest, Debbie. I slept plenty today.
You don't want to put too much emphasis on the series in May.
Plenty of rest, and I'm caught up on the channel right now pretty much.
So many opportunities to directly impact.
Bingo. That's a 2-game spread. Yeah. Those are the games you have to win.
Molly's writing Sunday's show, which is huge. That's a major help for me. Appreciate that with her. We don't have a dialogue show next week. We get a week off break from that, which is a nice little break.
Well, I think, even so, like you always.
We're in real good shape. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do the same thing all the time, Jeannie, but I might do something. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Baker. Maybe Baker would come on with me if I went live later for a little bit. I don't know. Check swing. 1 and 2. Oh, he called it a strike. That's a strikeout. Holy cow. First base umpire came in and said, no, it's a strikeout. That'll end the game and end the inning. Wow. Wow. That was crazy. Cleveland, 7 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Detroit, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Maybe on Sunday. That was fun Sunday. We could do that again. Bobby's going to get the win. Flaherty's going to get the loss. I hope you'll join us for more baseball here. I may go live for one of my Disney hangouts a little later on tonight. So maybe. We'll see. Keep you up. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll let you know in a little bit. If I do, it'll be in a little bit here. So talk to you soon. Dun, dun, dun. Where is it?